Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Bendak. Where the wild things are. I wonder what the wild things are. Oh, those look like scary guys. Who's that? The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. There he is. Ooh, what's he doing with that hammer and a nail? And another. Uh-oh, there goes the puppy dog. He's chasing him with a fork. His mother called him the Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without anything to eat. Max doesn't look very happy. And that very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Oh, we got a moon through the window and even more trees. Max is starting to smile. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And there he goes, off into the world, with the moon shining. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. There goes Max on his boat, going over the ocean. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. There he is. Does he look scared? No, it doesn't look scared to me. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Oh, they're scary. Then Max said, "Be still," and he tamed them all with a magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Max tamed them all. And they made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rampage start. And so, under the moon, they started to dance. Look at Max. Is he having fun? Wouldn't you like to dance with all the wild things? And then they were hanging from the trees. They got so excited. And Max is riding on the shoulders, and they're having so much fun. The smiles. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be somewhere with someone who loved him most of all. So they all had to stop, and Max got lonely. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where all the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." They looked Pretty sad. The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. There he goes. And sailed back over a year, and in and out of the weeks, and through a day. There he goes, sailing back home. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. There's his supper. And it was still hot.